Does the Spirit truly speak expressly? And if so, how do we hear its voice? Welcome to a journey that will explore the connections between an ancient text and a modern phenomenon. Today, we dive into the profound depths of Timothy 4:1-15 and its surprising parallels with the role of mediums in our contemporary society. Timothy 4:15, a passage from the New Testament, provides a prophetic warning about the times to come. It speaks of a period when people will turn away from the truth and instead follow deceiving spirits and teachings of demons. This scripture, written thousands of years ago, resonates with our present times in a surprisingly profound way. Today, the role of mediums, those who claim to communicate with spirits, has become increasingly prominent. People, in their search for truth and understanding, often turn to these mediums as guides. But just as the scripture warns, are we not at risk of being led astray by deceitful spirits and false teachings? Timothy further instructs us to be nourished on the truths of the faith and the good teaching that we have followed. This can be seen as a call to discernment, a reminder to filter the messages we receive, whether they come from a medium or any other source. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with information. The scripture's advice to be careful about what we consume spiritually, to ensure it is nourishing and true, is more relevant than ever. This is a direct parallel to the role of mediums who, while they may provide comfort or insight, should also be approached with discernment and caution. Timothy also encourages us to use our gifts, which he refers to as a gift that is in thee. In our contemporary context, could this not be seen as a call to use our own intuition and inner wisdom, rather than relying solely on the guidance of others? In conclusion, Timothy 4:1-15 provides a prophetic warning, a call to discernment, and an encouragement to use our gifts. These themes resonate strongly with the role of mediums in today's society, highlighting the need for discernment, the importance of seeking truth, and the power of our own intuition. The parallels drawn today have shown us that ancient wisdom can illuminate our understanding of contemporary phenomena. The voices of the past can help guide us through the complexities of the present. So continue to question, to seek, and to discern. The Spirit speaks expressly, but it is up to us to listen wisely. As we delve deeper into the role of mediums in today's society, let's reflect on some of the Bible's teachings on this matter. The Bible has several verses warning about the dangers of mediums and spiritists in the end days. For instance, Leviticus 19:31 cautions us not to turn to mediums or seek out spiritists, for they will defile us. This is a clear warning against relying on external sources for spiritual guidance. Then, in Deuteronomy 18:10-12, we are told that anyone who practices divination or sorcery, interprets omens, engages in witchcraft, or casts spells is detestable to the Lord. This verse underscores the importance of using our God-given gifts of discernment and intuition rather than resorting to practices that are not in alignment with divine wisdom. Lastly, Revelation 21:8 states that the cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters, and all liars will be consigned to the fiery lake of burning sulfur. This severe warning serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of straying from the path of truth and righteousness. These verses remind us to be cautious and discerning in our spiritual practices, especially in the end days. They encourage us to use our gifts wisely, to seek truth, and to follow the guidance of the Divine Spirit. As we navigate the complexities of our contemporary world, let's remember to listen wisely, question, and discern. The subconscious mind is a powerful tool, and the messages we feed it can have a profound impact on our lives. When we listen to mediums, we expose our subconscious minds to their messages, their interpretations, and their worldviews. This can influence our thoughts, our beliefs, and our perceptions in ways that we may not immediately recognize. Our subconscious mind absorbs these messages, processes them, and integrates them into our understanding of the world. This can lead to significant changes in our attitudes, our behaviors, and our decision-making processes. For instance, if a medium tells us that we are destined for great success, we may become more confident, more ambitious, and more willing to take risks. Conversely, if a medium warns us of impending danger or misfortune, we may become more cautious, more anxious, and more risk-averse. These effects can be subtle, gradual, and largely unconscious. We may not even realize that our thoughts and actions are being shaped by the messages we receive from mediums. This is why it's so important to exercise discernment and critical thinking when listening to mediums. We must be aware of the potential influences on our subconscious mind and make conscious decisions about what messages we choose to accept and integrate into our lives. As we navigate the complexities of our contemporary world, let's remember to listen wisely, question, and discern. Let's use our God-given gifts of discernment and intuition to guide us in our spiritual journey, rather than relying solely on the messages of mediums.